Hey y'all, it's Trismore back here again. And if there's one thing that you all know about me, maybe some of you all do know, maybe some of you all don't know, I am a nerd, okay? I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'm both. I'm a neek, I'm a gerd. I don't know. Whatever. But for y'all that don't know, I'm into, comics, I'm into superheroes, video games, computer science, data science, psychology. I'm just a big nerd, I'm a senior in college. But I want to say this. Now, I've been telling people this for years, right? Unfortunately, I did have this movie spoiled for me just partially, right? Not completely. But I want to say this. Another big detail before I reveal this as well, I also wanted to be Spider-Man growing up. I wanted to be a superhero. I just always felt like Spider-Man and we relate so much, I love him. And, I wanted to grow up to be Spider-Man as an actual career, actual profession. I was like, yeah, I want to be a superhero. I want to be Spider-Man. But then I realized that wasn't attainable because I'm not going to get bitten by a radioactive spider. However, what I want to say is that Infinity War is better than Endgame, okay? Now, I never put my 2 cents on this, but I just want to say this very briefly. Infinity War was the better movie. We saw the superheroes lose, Spoiler alert, of course, and obviously I'm not explaining how they lost, but spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, yeah, we saw the superheroes lose. We saw them have a different turn. We saw them have a different reaction. It wasn't a happy ending, right? We saw the villain win. Like, that's the one thing that we needed to see. I don't know if any of us wanted to see it, but we needed to see it, I don't know if there was ever a moment in my life where I was like, man, I want to see a superhero lose for once. But that happened. And that changed the course of everything, I feel. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm not saying that maybe we need to see more superheroes losing as an ending, but I want to say that the way that this was executed, the execution, all of it was phenomenal. Like, this is a movie that I just don't know what to say. It's way better than Endgame. Watching the superheroes lose was phenomenal. The sadness, the somberness, the atmosphere, everything about Infinity War was just dang near perfect. I'm not gonna lie. And Endgame, don't get me wrong, Endgame was great too. I tell people this all the time. Watching Thanos' past self basically learn, oh shoot, my present self / future self did this, but he didn't fully accomplish the mission. He didn't do all that he could. Oh, I'm gonna go back and do it better than him. That's hard. I'm not gonna lie. His past self came to the future, just to, take care of business. Still failed, but, I thought that was dope. I thought that was phenomenal. And, of course, I will admit, I cried. Every single time, hey, the snap, I'm not going to say too much. Y'all know who, happens to leave. And when I say leave, y'all know what I mean by leave, right? Yeah, that broke me down. I'm not going to lie. So I cried. I cry every single time I see it. But I do want to say that, Infinity War was the better movie. I have to say it. It's Trismore back here again. I'll see y'all later. Peace.